Hello and welcome to the Whatever I'm Obsessed with This Time podcast, episode 9. If you remember, I think it was 6 or 7, which was kind of like a combination between like a mental health update video along with it. That's what this is going to be. The topic today is going to be prioritizing what's important over work. Now, my main issue that happened last week was that well, first off, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I normally go off of engagement from community posts on how long I wait to post the next one. And last time I checked, there was no engagement, so I just held off on updating anybody in general, which was not a good idea. And I learned from that mistake. I'm going to not do that in the future. So I forgot to mention the big thing last week, which was that my work schedule was from 9 to 4:30, and that's why posting was weird. I didn't have time to do pretty much anything. No tier list videos, no other things. My sister was home, so it just didn't give me any time to do anything really, which was a pain because I was kind of struggling I was focusing more on like the mental health side of things, taking breaks and whatnot, and I wasn't really working on actual content, but then eventually I got tired of gaming, and I just decided to do the merch designs that I promised, which was what was once great, started that, and then that kind of turned into its own thing, which I want to keep everything up. As I want to keep everything in order, like for topics I want to talk about. First off, tier list. Hoping that as soon as this is done, I'm going to work on as much as possible to get the. Oh yeah, if my eyes are watering, it's because I went for a run, which we'll also talk about. But hoping to get the tier list video done after this probably. And from then on, we're gonna work out other things. But the other thing too is that in order to prepare myself for work, I started running on the weekends. And for some reason, as soon as I started running, we got snow and weather changed, so it's affecting like allergies and stuff like that. But that means that to work into my schedule, I want to run and then start doing everything else. Start doing the podcast episodes, tier list videos, whatever needs to be done. Now, the big thing that happened over the merch was that my mom wanted the album cover of Whether You're Here or In My Heart as merch, so I did that. I ordered a shirt. She wanted a tote bag and stickers, which they're all here now. And then I had to see my grandparents on my dad's side, and my sister went on a mission trip, so we went there so she could talk about that. But she never communicated that she wanted to leave early, so I just started talking about my whole store and everything, and they were that brought up a whole bunch of questions. So there's a good chance that I might be making some sales off of this. Hopefully, it's gonna be it's gonna be a weird year. I know it for a fact with all this. So I will be making some sales with the What Was Once Great. I also started making more. The whole style of What Was Once Great, it kind of goes from the different eras of the music. So we got 50s all the way to 80s. Done. What Was Once Great is probably, or Whether You're Here or In My Heart is probably like 40s, 50s, like the album cover. And then everything else that I've done so far has been mostly 80s, 70s, 60s. The next one that's going to come out is definitely 80s, and then we're going to go from there. I'm also getting commissioned for another thing for my grandfather, so that's cool too. But that being said, with everything being said, another thing that I want to start doing is without getting really deep into it, I want to start making separate playlists for my different kinds of moods. I know I already have like the mental health playlist and then my ear playlist that kind of just has everything if I don't know what to listen to, and my Spotify DJ. But I want to do more like if I'm feeling goth, put some goth music. If I'm feeling rebellious, some like pop punk or punk. And if I'm feeling emo, then emo. Also Midwest emo and 2000s emo, all separate. Yeah, basically, I feel like that would be another next step for my mental health, or my self care routine. And obviously, the exercise and all that is part of the self care routine. If you're expecting more updates on the room, there's still more stuff to get. I still need to fill my wall. But like I said, I posted the picture of the what it looks like now, so I'm gonna be getting more stuff eventually. I'm also thinking about maybe buying another instrument in the future, as well as yeah, that's pretty much it, I would say. Now that being said, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover for this. If there's going to be another podcast episode, I don't know what the topic's going to be just yet. It might talk about the different. No, because I'll have to like really think about the idea before I talk about it. But next, I'm gonna work on the next tier list video, which is double the amount of what we did, which it would be 450 game franchises. More I might know, more I might not. We will see. That's all. Peace.